The first question that you ask, does OBS still clip at -6 decibels when down mixed to mono? I have not checked, but I believe so, because the reason that it clips at -6 decibels is due to pan law compensation. Now, I am going to jump to something that I recorded in the past with my DAW pulled up and some very annoying sine waves and do a demonstration so you can see and hear why that's the case. And here we are in my DAW. Sorry if you were just listening. I will try to describe it. In my DAW, I have a 1000 hertz sine wave, and yes, this is going to get annoying. I have duplicated that sine wave onto 2 tracks to simulate a single stereo track, panned hard left and hard right, and let me go ahead and play that for you. If you look at the meter, we were hitting -10 decibels. Now I have simulated down mixing that stereo track to a mono track if we did not have any kind of pan law compensation. So let me go ahead and play the panned version, and then you will hear a bump in volume, and that will be the simulated mono mixdown of that. And if you could see the meters, if you were actually watching the video, you will see that the level jumped from -10 decibels to -7 decibels. So by duplicating that signal in the center channel, we see an increase in level of 3 decibels, which is doubling in loudness. Did you hear that, Alan, aka Sound Speeds? I got it right. I am big brain today. Okay. The way that we would compensate for that is decreasing both channels, which are now centered, by 3 decibels. So let me go ahead and play the stereo track and then the mono mixdown with a -3 dB gain adjustment on both tracks. And if you could see the meter, again, sorry if you are just listening, the level went from -10 decibels to -10 decibels. And the last thing that I want to demonstrate is how a stereo audio track with audio only on one channel is affected using the pan law compensation when we down mix to mono, and this will answer the question. Let's go ahead and play and look at the meters. So what we saw there is when we had the stereo track, we were hitting -10 decibels, but then when we downmixed to mono and decreased both the left and the right channel by -3 decibels, we ultimately ended up with a mono track which was -16 dB. So what do we find there? A decrease in level of -6 decibels, which is exactly what we should expect based on our findings in OBS. I hope that was a helpful demonstration, and I am sure that Alan from Sound Speeds is going to tell me that I'm wrong. And please do, because I have been putting my foot in my mouth in my foot, nonstop. So correct me if I'm wrong.